Q, you muted.
All right, can y'all hear me now?
Yes.
All right, that's good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTG Live. This your boy Q. I'm here with the MTG crew. I got my boy Hendrix, my girl Mo, Miss Shimmy 2.0. Last but not least, the hostess with the mostest with the long hair that don't care. My counterpart in After Dark, Miss Barbara, not Barbara. What's up, everybody? Y'all doing all right?
Great.
We're live.
We are definitely live. We're definitely live. Make sure
No, I
you
said
guys.
we're alive. We're alive. Alive.
Oh, you said we're live.
Yes.
Jimmy, you have an extra glow about you. What's going on? Is that the extra lighting? Huh?
That news is for 2021.
Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go.
Yep. Just let it go.
Do like I said. Oh, okay. Next.
Yeah. Next.
So I'm guessing between 7 and 10.
7 and 10 what?
Shut up, Reggie.
7 and 10 months. Let's just say that. 7 and 10 months.
No, that is not the glow.
The glow will be her when she's when she just inked a deal with Levity or someone like that, and so she'll have her own show.
We got some new news in 2021.
Yes, we do.
Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you do it.
My back show is hurting.
Make sure y'all do us a favor. Go ahead and share this broadcast. Make sure you go ahead and like us. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Periscope? What's up, Twitch? And everybody that's watching, we appreciate it. Again, it's MTG Live. We so appreciate you again. Real quick, before I start the show, I just want to say that a lot of things have kind of happened this week alone that's been really kind of weird for me. So before we get started, let's just take out about a good 3 or 4 minutes to mash the gas real quick. Now I'm gonna start with Reggie, and we'll go to Mo, then Shimmy, then Arbor, since we're kind of like at this diamond paradigm effect shape shit that the thing got us on up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mashing gas real quick by saying I really, really honestly wish Trump just go ahead and say I lost. And I really, really wish that whatever the attorney general is, whoever he is, at Ted Cruz from Texas, we from Texas, we just want to let you know that we don't like that shit. We don't care. You know, we knew Texas wasn't going blue anyway. I just really, really wish that Donald Trump just ride into the sunset the same color as his hair, leave orange juice trails, and never return again.
Oh my.
Wow. Okay.
I would say put him and Abbott on that same wheelchair and just push him down the Empire State Building. Stay away.
Agreed. You know
what? We need to go Chrysler Building for them. Chrysler Building.
Chrysler Building stairwell?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All the way.
I'm fine with that. I go with the Chrysler Building. You know,
I
like Mopar. We can rock with that.
Oh my.
Well, I mean, next.
Go ahead, Mo.
He stresses me out because
it's
he's so
turn.
Dumb. He's dumb.
Oh, it's Reggie's turn? Oh, go ahead. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, okay. I mean, I can let the ladies go first. It don't matter, but I was trying to stay in order that you provided, right? I was trying to keep hold of that order you provided. So, since we gonna mash the gas, I'm gonna do it like I always do on stupid motherfuckers. Just stupid motherfuckers. And it kind of piggybacks off of what Q said. If you are a governor or a senator or a state representative of a fucking state, your jurisdiction ends at that state's lines. Period. I am not well versed in history, nor civics, nor political science. However, I do know some basic shit. And if you have been elected to office and you don't know this basic shit, you need to get your ass out the motherfucking office and seat that you are currently holding. Because these 126 people that are Republicans that signed on to this bullshit Texas court case, I can't even call it a court case. It doesn't even, it's not even, it doesn't even, it can't even hold that verbiage around because it's bullshit. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Now, with this 126 Republicans, let's be clear, 126 Republicans, they have all signed off and committed an act of treason. Period. And you attach your fucking name to it. For the record, treasonous act. Think about that shit. It would behoove you to make some kind of correction in this, because right now, all you motherfuckers can be lumped together and tried for treason, and you signed a piece of paper. There's documentation that you committed a treasonous act. And I'm done. And if you rolling with these stupid motherfuckers, check yourself. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, whatever. You can be whatever you want to be. But if you rolling with these stupid motherfuckers, please don't ever be in my presence. Because fuck the A&M education. You're going to get the straight Keystone Pope. And that's all I got to say about that.
All right, Miss Moxwag, what you got?
Woo! I got nothing. I just have that if you are a corporate company or corporation, General Motors, the division of Cadillac, and you send me an executive complaint response, I need you not to have 6 grammatical errors in the letter. Because I'm going to point it out. Yes, to your CEO, Maria Barara. Maria T. Barara.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Barara. I probably didn't roll my R's, but after I responded to that corporate letter, I know they fixed those grammatical errors in a quick, fast, in a hurry because Ford, Chevy, Tesla, Toyota, Ford Canada, and GM Canada got the email. And this is why Johnny can't read nor write.
Mo,
yes, sir.
When you get your shares, I would just like to escalate, please.
I don't even want to escalate.
That's all I want. Just escalate, or you can even give me a GMC Sierra. Either one, I'd be happy. Okay. I'm just putting my order in now.
Now, what I did was I told. Calm down. I told them I'm gonna calm down. I'm calming myself down without sweet tea. Y'all gonna be proud of me. So, Arbor.
Yes, ma'am.
They.
Fix the Jesus.
They
Please fix it.
They had Mr. Whiteside call me. He was very nice.
That's a deacon. That's a
and
deacon.
Mr. Whiteside gave me a plausible explanation as to why I had to pay for repairs for my car before they were actually repaired. You know, in order to get the car repaired. Oh, and then he ended up. He's like, "Well, can we buy you and your husband dinner? Because we're so sorry for the inconvenience."
Say, huh?
Dinner?
Mr. Whiteside didn't make the problem. He's not part of the problem.
So I'm going to need to speak to someone else who has more sense than that.
But when the colored chick called me,
They didn't know better. They didn't know better.
she should have, because Q, the first line of the letter said, I have asked sorors, alum of Greensboro Day School, Prairie View A&M University, and Southern Methodist University,
Mm-hmm.
members of Order Eastern Star,
You talking to me now?
Jack and Jill of America, League of Women Voters, if they had ever had to pay for services for their vehicle prior to, service being rendered, The first line tells you, Arbor, I'm not your average Negro. And that's why I did that. I said, let me set the stage so they won't come at me for this. So I may have said, because my sugar was what?
Low.
And my pressure was what?
High.
Ah,
And you didn't have no sweet tea.
Woo! Because I gave it up. I said, motherfucker, I can 72. See, I just me and my husband can buy $7,200 worth of dinners. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Because when I dropped this car off and paid you this amount, the next thing we did was decide which vehicle we were going to use, because we had to put the other one to go get detailed. So you the wrong right now, sister. And then she said, well, where can I send the card so you can go to a nice restaurant? Or which restaurant would you like to? I said, maybe Vic and Anthony's. I don't know. I said, I'm driving. I don't need to eat. I said, I can always get a chef, but I left that alone because she was colored. Bless her heart. Looked her up on LinkedIn. I'm going to need her to get a real school. That's all I got to say.
Did you say color? Did you call that?
Oh, because
Yeah,
let
she
me
called
tell
it
you,
colored.
because I know she's looked me up, because let me tell you what she ain't, Reggie. And I don't, yes, I do. What she ain't is she talking about she was a member of Lynx and blah, blah, blah. I said, but you didn't debut. That's what I said. So you can be a member of all of those. But until you debut, don't come touching me, speaking to me, or walking towards me.
Well,
Now I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be coconut white, cocaine white, or what. I don't know what she's going to be. But that went over there playing with the toys. She Cadillac getting ready to send her to college. That's all I got to say. Anyway, sorry.
like I said,
Look at here, you colored people.
I said, Escalade or GMC Sierra with that fancy new tailgate that they got. Yeah, either one of those, black on black. That's all I'm asking. That's
You would have
all
been
I'm
proud.
asking.
Reggie, you would have been proud.
Mo, if you just decide to give me whatever you decide to give me, it's fine. I'll drive it.
I'm with her. Whatever is paid for.
You just have them drop off in my driveway.
In your driveway.
I will be just fine with whatever you send.
I did good. Y'all would have been proud of me. Do you know this happened in a latter part of October? And I waited until December, because when I started out the letter, it was like, motherfucker, please.
Mo, let's move on. Miss Shimmy next. It's 15 minutes. We're supposed to take 3 to 4 minutes.
Right.
Miss Shimmy, go.
Well, Mo had to kind of keep it calm before she, shout out too many motherfuckers sounding like Samuel. But my match, I don't really, y'all know it's holiday time for me. Repos are high. People are calling in for assistance because they ain't went and got a job in the past 9 months because it's beneath their standards or
it's
whatever.
Hard on the people. It's hard on the people.
Time out. Let me tell you something. It has been 9 months that we've gone through this pandemic. We've given you 9 months before we repoed your car. Just because you worked in high society, corporate America, way before the pandemic, McDonald's is a place you can work. Kroger's is a place you can work. Any place between March and December, you could have worked and sent in a payment or two, because we helped you with 6 months worth of payments.
Okay.
So, no excuse. I don't want to hear it. But your ass standing outside trying to get a fucking PS5 and an Xbox, whatever, what is it? The X series or whatever.
I got you. I hear you. Speak.
Well, I
girl.
can't find
9 months.
PS5 because you gotta wait till next year, mid-June, to even get one. Well,
But
no,
that's
I'm sorry,
But this
to reorder
this is the
one
part that
because
kills me.
we know somebody already got theirs.
Yeah, we already got
You
it.
know,
We
so
already got out.
people like me, we
Mhm.
gotta wait till the next go round.
Okay, your bad.
That's
Your
'cause
bad.
you don't have three. You don't have 4 cars with a 3-car garage. When you get that baby,
That's right.
they'll
But,
let you.
That's right.
but this is my thing. Christmas comes around the
Once a year.
same time
Every day. Every day.
every
The
year.
25th. The 25th.
So
Every day.
in 9 months,
9.
you could have paid 3 months worth
Could have had a
of car
baby.
payment.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on unemployment benefits. That's one payment every other month. Hello, I'm just
I
saying.
agree.
So don't get on my phone crying and talking about, well, it is Christmas time, but baby, pay your car note and be able to drive your baby to school every day.
Real tears.
Pay your car note so you can drive your baby to the grocery store once a week or whatever.
You done repoed the peoples with the children's car.
Let me tell you something. We have been repoing cars since the end of July. I have not put a person back in the car yet, unless their state requires us to give it back. Because there are certain states that you have to give it back no matter what.
And which states are those?
California, Wisconsin, Nevada, DC, Maryland, Mississippi. I'm missing one.
Texas,
Illinois,
Florida?
No, Texas and Illinois. Texas and Florida is not one of those states.
Hey, Annie.
So yeah. So
That's
you don't
why
live in
I
those
can make
states.
the good.
Oh yeah, New York. New York is one too. Yeah.
She
That's
makes
my
it
aunt to make the good dressing.
Hey, Annie, how you doing? Let me get that dressing.
Yeah.
But that's my master gas. I just don't understand. I don't get it.
Miss Harbor, what you got?
She's just happy. She's happy.
Mo, whatever car you drop in my driveway, I gladly accept. I don't play video games, so enjoy.
I don't play it either. Them other people do in this house.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Arbor, I can say this.
My biggest thing is school.
Ooh.
I can say this, Miss Arbor, for you. Even though in the midst of school, we don't have After Dark Thursday, F-Bomb's going to go back to back like we did last month.
Okay.
Yay. So funny.
But school.
That ain't got nothing to do with her master gas.
Exactly. He picks the most
random stuff.
Times to
just
bring
random.
Random
you
stuff.
And then he be talking about me. Be talking about me having moments. Q, you have moments too.
Well, speaking of random, everybody do
it.
Well, you said school.
I was trying. Can I explain why school is my issue?
You cut her off, Q.
Men are my issue too now. Damn.
Speaking.
Okay.
Going on mute.
I'm not a school teacher at all. So you send me 3-inch binders of schoolwork, books of schoolwork, and seesaw of schoolwork. And I got 2 kids in 2 different grades. Don't fucking call me or email me about what's not done. You better be happy somebody's getting shit done at all. Leave me alone. I get to it when I get to it. All right, that's it.
It's a task.
No. I am not a teacher. I'm not built for that. I did not choose to go into that profession because I knew I wasn't built for that.
Facts. I saw a meme the other day that said, you know that point in school when you told the teacher, when are you going to have to use this in real life? and it said nobody told me it was gonna be in the middle of a pandemic when I was 37.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
And I still am not using it for me. I'm trying to teach it to them, and I don't know it. Mm-mm. Like, why are you?
Is it
teaching
math
my
or science or
kindergarten?
reading?
It depends. I'm doing 7th grade and kindergarten, and some of the shit is the same. Like, why are you teaching my kindergartner this?
God damn it.
Yeah.
I
Mm-mm,
couldn't even reach my bell fast enough.
mm-mm.
Wow.
I'm over it. Like, you know what? Can he just work on his ABCs? Make sure we got those in order and we can get sounds. I need him to be able to articulate. He doesn't need to know about the Pythagorean theorem right now. Like, chill.
Well, I was listening to the
Did
radio
you?
the other day, and they
What
said
theory did you say?
Pythagorean theorem.
Pythagorean.
That's what she said. Yeah. Well, I was listening to this news broadcast the other day in the car, and it said that education in America has now dropped. I think it was like 38% or something like that. The kids have too many distractions, or whatever. And I'm like, well, if you not sit your kid in front of TikTok 12 hours a day.
Or if you not send your kid to school with the phone. You know what bothered me? People like, well, we need to get in touch with my son or daughter. And do you know most parents are texting or Snapchatting their children? Because they'll be like, I'm talking to my mom. I'm like, let me see. Sure enough, I said, well, you need to go outside the classroom. You're going to talk to your mom. But my thing is, if between 8 and 3 and ain't nobody died.
Mm-mm.
Well, okay, we'll get into those conversations in just a moment because we actually going to be talking about a little bit more schooling. And Mom, I'm actually glad you're here on tonight on time. It is great to see your face in the presence because we know that
You're about to get a letter. Don't come for her like that.
Q.
Oh, I had a question. Mo, are we family?
Huh?
Okay, Reggie, answer it. Are we family?
Yes.
It's a Reggie question, not you.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't be in the habit of treating you like Jimmy, but you push one more button.
Because you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of family connection.
Actually, he does know.
He knows about it, but does he know if Mo is my family?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does Mo know what y'all talking about?
No.
Yes, Mo. You do know.
Yes, you do.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Shimmy? I know.
All right, everybody. Listen, real quick. Before we go ahead and continue to dive in the show, just want to let everybody know viewer discretion is advised. We do expect all of our viewers to be at least 18 years or older, but we do prefer you to be at least 21 years old. Again, we do not care about your opinions. Our opinions are our own. And if you don't like it before you leave, share the broadcast. Maybe somebody else will like it as well. So let's go ahead and get started real quick. I got a question for everybody. I know that this was kind of like I did not put on the show order or nothing like that, what we had going on, but
So
I have
a question in the show order.
I'm sorry. What you say? What you say, Jamie? No, say it again. No, go ahead. Look, I ain't gonna do you bad. I didn't hear you.
You good. Come on with the question.
Okay. That's what I thought. Everybody, I got a question. Is it okay? Is it okay for a father to kiss his son in the mouth? I'm going to repeat. Look at this picture. Is it okay for a father to kiss his son in the mouth? Now, I'm going to
remove that picture now.
Huh?
You can remove the picture.
No, we got to keep it up for just a moment so everybody can see it because we have more than one platform watching. We'll move in just a second. But is it okay for a father to kiss his son in the mouth? Now, Reggie, I'm going to start with you. We know Pops. We've seen your dynamic between him, your brothers, and your sisters, and your mother. What do you feel about this picture? I'm going to start with you first. How you feel about this picture?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Thank you.
It's two things. Number one, as a black man,
thank you.
Showing affection is something that the black man lacks in this country. Period. This is what you people have to understand. If your child is 10 and under, what's the fucking problem? This is where people got it twisted with Baby and Lil Wayne. Baby was a father figure to Lil Wayne since he was 5 fucking years old. At his wedding, he kissed Lil Wayne on the lips. What's the fucking problem? That's because people have shit twisted and they don't think that men know how to properly show affection without twisting it all up and making it something that it's not. Now, as a young boy, not a problem. As a man, there is a cutoff. Just like as a young lady, there's a point when you should be sitting on your daddy's lap. But won't nobody go there.
I was always
As
too
a
fat.
young,
After 3,
huh?
that was it. 3 years
I
old,
hate
that was it.
you,
That was the cutoff for me.
After what age you say?
3. I was a human baby Hercules. I don't know what y'all talking about. 3. His knees
Oh, you-
couldn't take no more after 3. I'm just saying.
You was a chunky scrunchy.
No,
Thank you.
no, that wasn't no chunk. They ain't chunky scrunky. You that damn fat.
I was a grown woman at 3. Okay,
But
no, I'm playing.
I agree with you. But you know what? I wish we could have seen some of the comments, because I can guarantee you that they were from single family dwellers. I can guarantee. Anytime you see people who pick apart or sexualize a relationship, one, they ain't never had no real one. And 2, they don't understand the dynamics of male, and females. I mean, I kissed my mom on this till the day she died.
My mama told me once I started sucking dick, she stopped kissing.
Well, see, you shouldn't suck dick. I mean, that's 1, 2, and 3. You shouldn't do it unless you're doing it right.
I do it right. I do it right.
You ain't doing it right.
She don't drink after me. She ain't trying to pick nothing off my plate. Nothing.
More don't start. I ain't in the mood for your
No,
shit.
I really believe it. I agree with Reggie 100%. I agree 100%. I kissed my daddy on lips till he died. My mama on lips, hey, love you. I mean, I didn't end a phone call with, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love, that's the problem with them colored people. Ain't number colored people talking about that. First of all, the women upset because the man got a relationship with the boy.
Yeah.
Second of all, they probably want more child support. Third of all, they ain't got no daddy at home. See, this is what I'm talking about. Do you have a daddy? And I mean, get that birth certificate out and see if there's a name there. Shit.
True. I don't find nothing wrong with it. But like in my family, as we got older, it went from, the lips to the cheek, as you get older or whatever, which is fine. But when I see my parents, I kiss them and hug them and tell them I love them before I leave their presence. Every time, no matter what, whether my daddy kissed me on my forehead, whether my mama kissed me on the cheek, it's always a kiss and a hug and I love you. You know what I'm saying? Or like my daddy, my mom would be like, all right, home girl, I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have that connection with your parent, that's not someone else's fault. And a lot of times people try to throw the blame. You know what I'm saying? Fine. If that's not how you were raised, that's just not how you were raised. You can't criticize somebody else's family dynamic because you didn't have that privilege.
But it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to do better and know better.
Mm-hmm.
I even tell my girlfriends when we get off the phone, they be like, I love you too.
Yeah, I do that. I do it.
Yeah,
Barbara, I do it every time we hang up.
We do. Okay. But hey, I'll come from a different side of it because
that's why I'm calling him though.
It was pushed on me. So like my mom has this super terrifying thing that everybody wants to molest people. So like she goes overboard with my kids. She goes overboard with me. She hates the fact that I sat in my daddy's lap. I was still 30 years old sitting in my daddy's lap. You ain't gonna tell me no. Because you're uncomfortable. We had a certain type of relationship where I had that comfort. So I feel like it's dependent upon that parent connection. But I do teach my boys to switch from the lips to the cheek simply because it's not accepting by everybody. And if I were to get remarried, I don't want him to think that kissing another man in the mouth is what he's supposed to do immediately. So I do train them to be affectionate. We're overly affectionate. We are the family that randomly just, I'm walking down the hall and it's "I love you." That's what we do.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm a toucher.
it's unfortunately
Yeah. I would say, like, my family, we're huggers.
yeah.
You know, we hug all the time.
Right.
That's
Like,
them
you
church
know,
people. Them church people want to give you a hug. That's it.
Well, it's not even
we
that.
huggers.
Like
Like
I
my
heard certain
uncle.
people.
My uncle could walk up to me as a grown man and grab me around my neck and, "Hey boy, how you doing?"
yeah.
You know, they
Ain't nothing
can
wrong with
do
that.
that. You
Ain't nothing wrong
know,
with that.
Yeah, that's
wrong
And
with
that's
that.
one of
You
the
know,
things I think as African Americans or Black people, colored people, whatever you want to call us, Negroes.
They
whatever.
different. They different. Them color people. We don't talk. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we're missing that. You see what I'm saying? How that
toxic
used to be the norm. You know what I'm saying? The family dynamic used to be the norm. The affection, the "I love yous," the touching, the phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like, that used to be the norm. It's so random to hear people younger than me that say, "Oh, I can't stand my mom. I don't even talk to my mom. I ain't seen her. You know what I'm saying? She's still alive." I'm like, huh? Like, if I don't talk to my mama in a day, it's a search party. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't realize how it affects your later relationships either. Because
yeah.
my ex-husband did not have that relationship with his parents. Like, when we started dating, he hadn't seen his mom in years. That should have been my first
You said
run moment. Years.
Are they not? Were they not in the same country?
East Texas and Dallas.
Oh shit! You should have ran. You should.
That's what I'm saying. I should have ran.
Ran.
Look here. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have one excuse not to see my parents weekly. And that's if I have a lupus flare up and I've called them and told them I'm having a bad day. I ain't gonna get out today. Other than that, once a week, they laying eyes on me.
I know that.
I ain't mad about you and your family, your mama and your daddy. They just pleasant people to be around. I just want to call them on the phone and say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" They just good people.
That's just because you weren't raised by them, Shimmy. You don't know the other side of it. There's
my parents are great grandparents.
Why.
The parent part was questionable.
Like what?
I think my dad says that because, I mean, my dad was a good dad. My mom was a great, they were good parents. They were there. They were in the home with me every day. My two older brothers can't empathize with us on that part because, they have different moms. And they always say, "Well, y'all had daddy every day." That don't mean just because he was in the house every day.
Don't mean he was there.
He was there. But I mean, my dad still made time to spend time with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, he adopted my oldest sister, who is, not his. So we just had that different dynamic. And my dad is a way better granddad than he was a dad. He's always trying to get them grandbabies. And I'm just like, are you for real? Like, you giving them $20, $30 every time you see them?
Yeah, but that's practice. They the first set, they were like, "Ooh, made that mistake. Ooh, I know not what to do."
I just thought about it. I'm adopted. So maybe that was the reason. Maybe that was the reason she was uncomfortable with me sitting on my daddy's lap. But no, like, you can't convince us that we're not blood. Like, the only time I've ever had to remember that was at a funeral when somebody that I used to date showed up, and I was like, "Wait a minute, are we related?" And I seriously freaked out for like 2 hours, and then I'm like, "Bitch, you're not even blood here." But that freaks me out because I'm like,
next topic. Next fucking topic. Let's just move on. I got another question for y'all.
Church people, your family dynamic was sealed the minute you was born.
Got another question for you. Then we're gonna move on. Got another question for you. So, did this help us or did it hurt us?
Help.
Did this help us or did it hurt us? Mo, starting with you. What you got?
Okay, so when you're looking at the picture, is it a and the person is whooping them? Is it a male or a female?
Oh Jesus,
It's a
I'm assuming
woman.
a female because
It
she got
hurt.
boobies.
If you're looking at it from that perspective, it hurt us because mothers are nurturers.
That's a
And
good
then,
point.
Okay.
Oh,
see, what's going to happen is the mother is going to inflict the so-called pain, but then she's going to nurture. And how is she going to nurture to make up for it? She's going to overindulge because she may be using that male child as a surrogate father. So there's so many things to look into when you're looking into that. If it was the male father given the discipline, that's what societies believe should be done. But if it's a female always doing that, it hurt us. Because you can tell we got more black folk running around here acting foolish.
My whoopings didn't really hurt. Again, I was a very fat child. So yeah.
I don't understand the fat part. How
I
did
was
your weapons not hurt? They
they
didn't have a belt?
I mean, they hurt, but I mean they just didn't like super sting because I had a lot of weight on me. There's a lot of fluff there.
Girl, how fat was you? Because we got to go to.
I need pictures.
Okay, when I graduated high school, I weighed 370 pounds.
That's 400 pounds.
That was at 18.
that's 400 pounds.
That didn't happen overnight. So just imagine.
What's
And
what's
I had
that?
breasts at 8
Years old?
years old. I wasn't an A cup at 8. I was like a B, almost C at 8.
8 years old? What grade are you in at 8? Second?
Third or second, going to third.
They can go on the third.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
a chunky child.
so back to the subject at hand. Instead of Shimmy's immunity to ass whippings,
Hold
Wow.
up.
No, I've had some crucial ones where my mama had to sit on me. Like she sat on me to do it. Cause yeah, I was strong.
Hold up, Q.
go ahead,
Oh.
Reggie.
Yeah, Arbor, Queen of Sheba, number 51.
Okay.
See,
Rose of Tyler, 55.
it just took a little bit. It just took a little bit. Arbor.
Right.
So
I
I will say this: growing up, I would prefer the discipline from my mother.
Yep.
That's painful. That's painful.
I'm going to tell you something, and I'll be honest about it. My father is very heavy-handed,
Your father's
which
sweet.
is where I get it from. It's genetics. I'm heavy-handed because my father is heavy-handed. Now, I didn't understand the degree of how heavy-handed my father was until I was about 14.
Air
I'll provide
fire,
a scenario. I'm 14. I done put on some weight. I done hit a growth spurt. I'm taller than my parents. My dad is left-handed. So I'm smart enough not to be where he can hit me with his left hand. I'm talking noise from 8 o'clock until 2:33. Now, at 2:33, I remember that time very, very clearly. I'm 41. This happened when I was 14. 2:33 p.m. in Mervyn's. I'm talking noise to my dad all day. Mom says, hey, you might want to chill out. He getting a little irritated. No. One jab, dead in my chest, dropped me to my knees. At that point, it was very clear, don't fuck with Pop. Guess how many times this happened since then?
And
No
your
more.
dad is shorter than you.
Who said?
Guess how many times my brothers had to deal with discipline from my father?
No.
Probably none. They probably learned by experience.
Hello.
They witnessed this. So there is, I understand if that's a single mother, hurts us. But when you have a two-parent household, and you understand that Pops is the enforcer, and all it takes is for Mom to say, I'm done with you. Go to your
Right.
daddy. Oh, no, son.
Right.
No,
Right.
let me bend over. Whatever you need me to do, I ain't dealing with that dude. He
Right.
is shorter than me, Shimmy. You absolutely right. I got about 5-6 inches on my dad. Guess what? When he say jump, yes, sir, how high? And I'm 41 fucking years old. You can laugh if you want to, but you ain't had them hands put on you. I have.
Reggie, my mama been dead for 13 years. I'm still scared of her. Why you bullshit?
I don't like that interaction down on the end.
Well,
smell the devil.
let me tell you something. My mom
I
did a
smell
lot
the
of the
devil
discipline.
between them two.
She did a lot of
Yeah.
discipline because my dad worked a later shift, so he didn't get home till like 11:30 or midnight.
Oh,
And that is the worst whooping when you good and sleep because your bedtime was at 8 o'clock and you did not clean that kitchen before you go to sleep.
Oh, Jesus.
Baby,
Getting beat up out your sleep ain't no joke.
none. And
It's
you know
not.
the whooping is serious because for some reason, as a chunky child, I had a little speed on me and would be running all over the house. And my mama was a track star in high school, and she was right with me every step.
I ran
So,
one time.
See, that was my thing with my mom. My mom was very agile. You know, keeping in mind my mother's only 17, 18 years older than me. So growing up with my mom, first of all, most people thought that was my sister.
Right.
For at least 30 years. Everybody thought my mama was my sister for years. Even guys like I was up at her job yesterday, and this guy, she's like, "Oh, hey, this is my oldest son," and he was like looking at my mom
Right.
like, "You got a older child than your daughter?" You know, it was that kind of thing. But my mom was very agile. Like I couldn't run into enough corners and duck and bend, and I was very limble in high school. Very limble child. I could do anything with my body. Anything. I could get in places that I know my mama couldn't find me, and my mama found me. I mean, you know, it would be my mom would it would be so bad when I would get a whipping, that my mother would whip me at arm's length to get to me. You know, it was
With the
crazy.
wrist action.
Yes. Let's not talk about the switches that they tie up.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's not talk about that. I ain't trying to even go there with y'all. Them switches. Monique know about them country ass North Carolina switches. You know,
Mm-mm.
you can't get no whoop with no switch, and Granny done soak that sucker and it don't break.
Right.
You know, so that was a horrible thing. But
That
let's
was my grandmother.
My mom,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was my mom. She thought switches were her weapon of choice, and she thought beating everybody was a sport. Like she had the gold medal in that shit. I am not joking. My dad, not only did he have them big frying pan hands, so you didn't want him to hit you because he could knock you
Right.
across the room, but then he would beat you with the Bible, and you'd have to have a report about what example you got out of the Bible and why you shouldn't have behaved how you did, blah, blah.
Ooh, sound like my great grandfather.
Please just beat me. And you knew you were going to die when he beat you, but you would rather die that way than listen.
I think lecture whoopings were way worse
That I had
than the
a
belt.
conversation with you, and then the weight. You ever get that weight
Yeah.
whooping where I'm gonna get you when you get home?
Yeah. Well, I saw a new thing on I think I was watching YouTube, I think. And the mom and the dad, they punished the children. And so say like the kid did whatever and they have 10 days worth of punishment, they picked the days that they wanted the punishment to be.
Wow.
So if you had 10 days, it wasn't 10 consecutive days. It was, oh, I'm finna go to the mall. No, you're not, you grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Tasha? Lady Tasha D from the MTG
Hey, Tasha.
crew is watching. What's up, Tasha? Share this broadcast. Listen, everybody, real quick, sad news. Let's move on with the show. Of course, Tiny Lister, of course, star one of the stars of Friday in its series, played Debo, passed away on last night. at 62 years old, reportedly experienced some COVID symptoms. Of course, this broke on last night, actually, but on yesterday, they said his manager stated that he had been having some COVID symptoms. He was supposed to be on a movie set working last weekend, but had to cancel due to breathing difficulty. He also canceled a Zoom appearance for the TV festival Wednesday, the night that his friends and family said they tried to call and check on him, but their calls went unanswered. Of course, real quick, jumping down here, of course, everybody knows that this young man played Debo on Friday. He also played on a few other movies, and we just want to say again, rest in peace to his family. Of course, Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, a lot of their celebrity friends and family that he's worked with have reached out to them on Instagram and other various social media. Again, I just want to jump on real quick and just talk about Debo real quick and just want to see what's a couple of y'all favorite Debo moments. If you are familiar with Friday, you know who Debo is. Let me tell you something. The band, we had an intro for the drum majors. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No.
whoa, 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 whoa. That was our intro as drum majors. So that's how important, that piece was to us as kids. So real quick, let's share a couple of Debo moments, and we're gonna keep it pushing. Miss Shimmy, you the youngest of the boy. Now Arba's actually the youngest of the bunch.
Am I?
By a few months. No,
A couple months.
I'm older than her.
Arba's older than me.
So what Arbor? So starting with you. Let's do it like that.
She's
What
not
are
the
some of your
youngest.
favorite Debo moments? Do you even know who Debo is? Were you allowed to watch black television as a child?
I'm done.
I did not watch a lot of black television as a child. However, when that came out, I did watch. I was old enough to watch. But yeah, Chris Tucker leaning over him when he got knocked the fuck out. That was my favorite.
No.
Yeah, seriously, love it. Jimmy,
best line.
Nothing, Jimmy.
Best line. That's my bike, punk. Best line. That's my favorite line in the whole movie. Favorite line.
We got $200. No, I got $200.
Nope. What chain?
Jimmy, you stealing them all.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Those were my three favorite lines.
I'm sorry. That's my lines right there. They're my lines.
Those were my three favorite right there. Those were my three favorite lines right there.
And on next Friday, when somebody, you better call Tyrone. Shut up, punk. That's my other one. Next Friday. That's my line.
Yeah.
That's a great man right there.
They was on next Friday where they got caught up in the animal control truck when they was going to Craig, and his cousin was stuck up in the thing next to him. He said, "Man, snake back here, man." He said, "Stop running like a little bitch."
But you know what? This is the thing that I find so interesting about him. He played this hardcore, like mean thug, but in real life, he was so friendly.
Yes,
he was so friendly. Now, granted, he did play linebacker. So he did play linebacker for, I believe it was USC. It was some school in California. He played linebacker for. So he wasn't a dummy at all, and he had some skills. But yeah, he was a gentle giant, as they say.
They played
really.
If you have Pluto TV, if you have like one of the smart TVs, they've been playing that episode of Wildin' Out with him on there like over and over and over today. They played it maybe about 3 or 4 times today. And then Chris Tucker Jr., Chris Tucker's son, he was on his live today doing a lot of memory stuff, and he talked about when he first had met him and all of that stuff today. So today was kind of a sad day on social media. I saw a lot of people do lives.
So Reggie, so tell me, is Debo funeral next Friday or Friday after next?
Too soon, Mo. Too soon, you saw it say it was too soon. Too soon, Mo. Too soon.
Actually, it's already a meme out there. That's it.
Yeah, Arbor sent it earlier talking about is it Friday, next Friday, or the Friday after next? Like the internet has no chill.
At all.
None. It
Y'all know
wins
that.
every
Y'all
time.
know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that.
Ain't shit.
It wins every single time.
They ain't shit. But really, speaking of ain't shit, I just want to I'm gonna read the top portion of this story, and y'all tell me just by the actual storyline what y'all think. Check this shit out. Lil Wayne has reportedly, look Reggie, sold his masters to Universal for $100 million.
Crazy.
Mo,
That's
$100
the
million,
dumbest thing he could ever do.
Monique, to Universal of all places.
Ray Charles said, "Never sell your masters."
Never.
Ray,
Never.
don't you see what good? What's that white chick going through right now? Country. Taylor Swift.
Oh,
you see
yeah.
and she got tricked into it. She didn't even know.
Yep.
Never sell your masters.
It said Mo,
I'ma
he
say
said that
this.
Lil Wayne has reported sold his masters to Universal Music Group. Of course, y'all know that it's UMG for $100 million. Said this information has come to light as a result of a lawsuit that Wayne's former manager, Ronald Sweeney, y'all know who that is, brought him to court for $20 million. According to TMZ, Ronald Sweeney claims Wayne hired him in 2005 to help him negotiate his deal with Birdman and his company Cash Money.
I'm gonna
Listen.
tell you like this. This tells me two things. Lil Wayne broke as fuck.
Yep.
And number two, he don't have the right people in his corner.
Exactly. That's because he done burned so many bridges. He has burned so many bridges with so many people. He don't have nobody left.
He don't have Birdman left, really.
Exactly.
No.
Birdman done hooked up with Tony Braxton and done set his tattooed ass face down.
But this is what people don't understand. Like, Birdman is still making money off of Drake.
Right.
Right. Say that again. Say that one more
Birdman is
time.
making money off of Drake
Because he know
Drake,
how to sit down and
but
shut
no,
up.
No.
this is the thing. Drake is on Cash Money.
Mm-hmm.
Now they may say Young Money, Cash Money, but Cash Money is still on now. And what this means is that every time Drake puts out something, Birdman getting a chunk.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
You don't think my Prince is taking that money?
Who? Jay Prince?
Yeah.
Jay Prince is getting a cut. But you gotta remember, Birdman ain't doing shit. Getting paid.
I know, but
But that's how that's how it works. Like you have to know how to play your cards. And Lil Wayne has just showed his stupidity repeatedly over and over and over again.
Well, he ain't no LeBron, but you know what? I hope he don't smoke it up before he die.
Mm-hmm.
He's been smoking his dreads. The way they look.
You know, because Mo
Can we just get him to cut the dreads off?
I'm for real,
He looks like the roach that you spray with rays
off and smoking them or something. Because I don't understand how you got one short, one long, one.
Didn't he have one sewed together where you could see the thread?
Yeah, he sewed two of them together, and I don't know. Next.
All right. So real quick, according to the National Gaming Association, Black Uno is now the #1 played game in the country. Now,
never heard of it.
Black Uno? You never heard of Black Uno?
Nope.
The only thing is different is the color cards. Everything else is the same. You still got to draw 4. You still got to draw 2s, your skips, everything else. But because of the creators of Uno, which is Mattel, decided to make Uno more sleek, they called it Black Uno. And it is now the #1 game played in the USA.
I mean, does it okay, so everything's the same except for the cards is black.
The cards are black, and there are a few other sleek other designs with the cards. Let me see if they have more
That's
pictures
just
of
like
those
Oak
cards.
Cliff Monopoly, Oak Cliff Opoly, and
You
Duncanville
see,
Opoly, and
you see
I've
those.
never played Uno.
What?
What?
cut
Who
her
said
camera
that,
off.
Mo?
Q, cut her camera off. How have you never played Uno?
How the hell? Mo,
You about to be
you and
colored.
Uno is the same age. What the hell you mean you ain't never played it before?
Reggie, translate for me, cause it ain't got no dice, ain't got no odds, and I ain't winning no money.
You can win money playing Uno.
Mo,
Girl.
you were a kid at one point in time of your life.
Nah, really, I wouldn't.
Not even drunk
Okay.
Uno?
Hold up, wait,
What?
Mo. Hold up,
Drunken
y'all.
Uno.
I don't think they wait, y'all. Wait. You gotta remember, I don't think they put Uno virus.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look up something real fast.
What is papyrus?
No, not that.
I actually like the way that those Uno cards look.
So
And
what
watch
was
Jimmy.
the motivation for that? Were they on the like Black Lives Matter train, and that's why it's called
Mo.
Black Uno? Like, what's the point?
Don't know.
Mo,
Yes,
when
ma'am.
were you, Mo, when were you born? Like
19
your real year.
19. Oh, baby, I loves my year because I plays it every day.
No, because Q called you ancient, so I want to know the real year.
That's because he can't add 1966, please.
Monique was
Okay, so
born in
Uno came
1844.
out. Uno
Did
came
you
out.
see that meme? What about the nuts?
Wait, Uno.
I can't stand you, man.
Uno came out in. You say you was born 1966.
Yes.
Uno came out in 1971.
Okay. There are no dice. There are no probabilities. I can't win money on it. Reggie, could you translate for them, please? I don't.
So you're saying at 5 years old.
She just happens to be black.
I've been throwing dice all my life.
Next.
That's how I got. That's how my dad taught me. That's how I'm good with numbers. My dad.
I get that.
Look,
However,
Q,
that draw
I'm-
4 will fuck up a friendship. And a skip right behind it. Like if it's just two of y'all and you put a draw 4, then a draw 2, then a skip, and then a reverse right behind that bitch, we ain't friends no
Lab
more.
Rat, we're gonna come back to your comment in a second, Lab Rat. I'm just gonna say I have to agree with Mo because, babe, I've been shooting dice since 4th grade. Let me tell you
I
something.
get that.
We was in the hallways at the
However,
K. We was in the gym. We was in the back. We was in the back of the band room where you shot
Hold up.
dice. You saw me.
Q,
listen,
Q.
you don't know how to end a friendship
Look,
if you
I
ain't
never
played
shot dice
Uno.
except for inside a casino.
What?
I'm gonna say this.
Wait, Aubrey, what did you say? Did you curse somebody? What did you just say?
I said I've never shot dice except for inside a casino.
I don't
Reggie,
even go to the casino for
Reggie,
that.
we got to take her to Shreveport because she a virgin at the table. You know she
Look,
gonna make us
no.
a
I
noise.
don't
Hold
go
up,
to
Mo.
casinos.
Look, Mo. Look here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Q, did you go to the lake with us senior skip day?
Which one?
No.
He was probably having sexual
Lake Ray
intercourse with
Hubbard.
one minute.
I was laid up.
No.
Skip day.
I didn't
Okay.
go to Lake Hubbard because I think I was grounded.
Good.
Okay. Look here. Now I know my parents and my aunt are watching, so I'm
Go on,
41
tell
at
it.
this point. So look, I don't care. I started the day out with $5. Okay. Senior skip day. I started the day out with $5. I was supposed to go wash my car, go to my mom's job around lunchtime, and she was gonna give me some money.
See,
I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went to wash my car.
you making me happy.
That car wash right off of that used to be there off of Hampton and Loop 12. I went up there with $5 in my pocket. I did all right because I went and dropped my mom off $100 and I bought me a brand new Fossil watch. Then I went to the lake and bought drinks for everybody.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, Reggie, one thing that I can agree with you on. Kimball taught me a lot about gambling.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because
we're gonna
every
shoot dice.
study
We're gonna
hall,
shoot crap.
every study hall, when I first went to Kimball, my cousin taught me how to play poker. And what was the tall coach name that wore the glasses? Tall and thin.
Coach Taylor.
Coach Taylor,
Coach
yes.
Taylor.
Coach Taylor.
Is he still coaching? Is he still coaching?
I don't know.
Is
We don't
he?
want the
I
man
don't
losing the job. We don't want him
Is
losing
Coach
the job.
Taylor still up there?
But
I don't
he
know. I
had
know Nelson
Mhm.
is.
We don't want him
Coach
yeah,
Nelson
Coach
is.
Nelson still is. But Coach Taylor was our study hall teacher. And I walked out of study hall every other day with at least $75
Mm-hmm.
playing poker. And I'm mad I don't play poker now.
Let me tell you
Now,
something. My mama didn't have to give me no school money.
My
Because
mama did.
my
And my
mama be
mama was
like,
like, you just stopped asking for lunch money. I was like, I go to school with Pookie, which is my cousin. I go to school with Pookie. I don't need none.
my mom be like, boy, where you getting that money from? B lunch back there on the second floor behind the stair doors. We
I
shooting
paid
dice
for
every
my
day.
lunches. I
We
paid
we
all of my senior
we shooting
fees.
every day.
All
I
my
got
senior fees,
into
homecoming,
let
prom,
me
I
tell you,
paid it all.
people didn't think I was cool until you shot dice with me. I was for real, honestly, really one of the guys at the school that I really was a little different. You know, I was way a little different. You know, I took up for the little person. I had my own little high horses, but I was pretty humble for the most part. You didn't hear a lot from me, but until like I needed to. But I'm gonna tell you, but people like, man, I thought you was all stuck up and shit. So I
you are
shot dice with you. You know, and you know, I build friends that way. I mean, some of my good friends, we could get together. Reggie already know if 97 have a reunion for real, it's gonna be a few of us say, man, what's up?
That's horrible.
What's up?
Look here, Q. Did you go to the 10-year class reunion?
Yeah.
So
No,
you was
not the
at the
10
bank.
year. No,
Then
I
at
was
the
tied
banquet.
up.
Yeah, at the banquet, the 10-year
Literally.
class reunion, the banquet.
he was having
Yeah, I
sex
made
with
like
her.
$600 that night at the
See, I
banquet.
miss games like that.
Okay, so Reggie, when we going to Shreveport? When all 1, 2, 3, 4 of us are going? I know it's
I'm
5
ready to
of
go.
us. But when 4 of
Let's
us are
go.
going?
We
Because
go tomorrow.
somebody ain't invited.
Oh shit.
Let me
Look,
tell you something. If you invite me, you ain't gonna see me
Wait.
soon as
until it's
Oh no,
time
I
to
COVID,
can't never
go.
get my hands right. Hold on.
soon as
This
COVID
way.
clear up, I'm down.
Over
Wait,
there.
over there.
I got
Soon as
the
COVID clear up, I'm down.
MTG road trip. I'm for it.
you know the
I'm all
horseshoe.
for MTG road trip.
The horseshoe will comp you out anything. Comp you for days. The child got free
My
ice cream
parents
every
used to
day.
go. Y'all remember Casino Magic in Shreveport? Y'all remember that? Y'all old
Yeah,
enough
that's
to
the
remember
one that took
Casino
all
Magic.
your money.
I've
My
gone to
parents
Shreveport
used to
twice.
every weekend. They used to go every weekend, and me and my brother, we were young, younger at the time, and they couldn't leave us with nobody. And they would sit us in the buffet area. Again, this is why I'm fat. They would sit us in the buffet area and said, as long as, the people in the buffet area knew who we were and they knew to watch us, and all that kind of stuff. They said, you sit here until we come out. We ate breakfast, lunch, and could sometimes eat dinner, depending on how they did. We spent the entire time, and that's before cell phones came out.
Hey, Katie.
Katie,
Hey, Katie.
Hey,
That's how much my parents gambled.
I've gone to the casinos in Shreveport twice.
I did the
let me tell you
boardwalk.
something. I wish I would have knew. I wish me
I
and
lived
Mo.
in Vegas, so the casinos in Shreveport didn't impress me.
Oh
We go-
yeah.
So
we go
See,
because the guy. Okay, the reason I shoot craps is because if you ever go to a craps table, there are no women, so I like being the only woman.
okay.
Yep, this
see,
is
in
true.
other words, Mo like to be sandwiched on the cool. And then, I remember that casino that we used to go to back in Lake Charles called Players Island. That was my first casino I ever went to before we used to call it the boat. And we went out with the Players Island. And let me tell you, Mo, shut up. I didn't know I was cheating. Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know
you
that
did.
look when you
Yeah,
play
you did.
roulette or roulette. I'm sorry, not roulette. That's a city. Roulette. You playing
Yeah, you
roulette
did.
and you bet on the side and you make your money off the bets that people doing. That's cheating. You supposed to bid in there on the number. I
Gonna
didn't know
just
that.
take your ass right to
I
I
jail.
always bet on black.
Don't
on,
pass.
on my
Don't
21st
pass go.
birthday.
Don't collect $200.
On my
Take your ass
21st
straight to
birthday,
jail.
no, I walked out that bitch 3600. And so that's where, and then the deal was like sir, you got to get your ass away from this table for all these motherfuckers come after you. Because I was winning on the side. I didn't know no better. I was 21. I was excited. I had White Russians. Yes, that was my drink of choice at the time. I had White Russians because Mo, you know better than
What a
anyone.
questionable taste.
Casino, and you go to the Players Island. Their best drink is the White Russian.
I'm
That's their best
questioning your
drink.
life decisions right now.
Thank you. I have a ton of questions about your life now. Are you serious? That's what
Yes,
you're drinking?
White
Cream
Russian.
and alcohol.
Granny told me when you go to the casino, baby, drink your White Russian. Mo,
No.
why old people tell you drink your White Russian when you go to the casino? Mo,
I
no.
don't know. I don't know.
No.
I drink water because if anybody touch my chip, they're gonna draw back a nub.
I just
drank-
go
you
to
drank
the
a White
casino.
Russian.
I
You
go
drank
to the
your White
casino for the
Russian.
free drinks.
Because when you get drunk enough, listen, you get drunk enough to get drunk, but it do not take you out your mode. You always have your luck with a White
And
Russian.
make sure you go
I sit
outside on a
penny
regular
slots
I've never
basis.
lost.
for
I've
free
never
penny
lost.
slots. Penny
Never,
slots.
ever,
I love it. I love it. I love
Penny
it.
slots. Me free drinks. That's it.
All right, y'all. What you got, Reggie? We've been on an hour 7.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought
my
we
God,
was going.
Katie. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was
Katie's
just gonna
crazy.
see were we gonna get back on track or not, because we've been on here for an hour. So I was trying to see if we was gonna
We
get.
got 2 more topics that we ain't even touched.
Hey,
I
Katie,
don't
you
say I think we good.
have to give us the recipe or make us some White Russians when
Nothing
we.
really ever goes as planned. Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, check this out, everybody.
Sometimes it goes as planned.
We've been on for hour 7. Listen, of course, if you don't know, now you know. Real quick, of course, on next week, of course, the show lineup is scrolling across the bottom. Tipsy Tuesdays is going to go back to Mondays. We've already talked about that a little bit, of course, and I'm going to be introducing my new show called The Fried Chicken Tender by your boy Q. That's going to be my oh yeah, the fried chicken tender.
Girl.
Oh
Girl.
yes, oh
Girl.
yes.
He
And if
told
you
us
piss
about
me
this
off,
show
I'm
last
gonna have me
night.
all kind of chicken tenders every time I go live. I'm gonna have a different set of chicken tenders because I love chicken tenders. Give you the hardcore truth and it be
I need you to
succulent
get
on
a
the
grown
inside.
man's meal. Let me tell you something.
Yes, I
If
love
I ever go out on a date and a man order chicken tenders, I'm getting the fuck up and walking out the restaurant. The fuck? I need you to have some grown man meals. Talking about chicken tenders. Your ass ain't at home.
First of all, you don't know what a grown man meal is because you ain't a man. Number 2, you ain't making no man no grown meal. There you go. I got my hand on the move button right now. God damn it.
Reggie is talking. Reggie.
I have a question.
Yes.
What part of the chicken is the tender?
Hello.
Tell me, Reggie. I don't know. I go to the Williams. And I go up there to the other place and give me some tenders and I eat them.
That comes from the breast. It comes from the breast.
Hey, Shimmy. Come on. Sarcastic level expert. Toss them up for me. Come on.
Listen.
Come on, Shimmy. Come on. You throwing them up all the time any goddamn way.
Listen. Let me be grown.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. If we go out to eat, you order chicken tenders, I am going to walk out. Chicken tenders are made for children who can't eat chicken off the bone right away because your parents scared you're going to swallow all the little extra pieces or whatever.
That's not
Let me tell you something. Get your...
That's just the name of the show. Again,
Did you mute her? Did you mute her?
Every time.
Why did you mute her?
Yes, I love it.
Your friend.
Then, of course, on Wednesday nights, my boy Hendrix right here. Happy Hour with Hendrix every Wednesday night. And of course, every first and third Thursday, it's me and that girl over there with the long hair, Miss Arbor, not Barbara. MTG After Dark. Listen, After Dark, we will not be on this Thursday. MTG F-Bomb will resume on this Thursday. Myself and Arbor will be back on next year. That's hosted by my girl down there on the left-hand side, around the clock.
Just did.
Well,
expert, Miss Shimmy.
If you watch the show from last night, you would understand the quadriplegic chicken comment, because we were talking about disabled and handicapped turkeys. Q does not
turkey,
understand.
Katie. It was a turkey.
he should have gotten a check for that handicapped turkey that he bought at the store. Turkey didn't have no legs,
that ain't
no
fair.
arms.
They
Didn't have
weren't even
no
supposed to
legs,
know
no
that.
arms.
They asses was not supposed to even know about my quadriplegic turkey.
They watched the show last night. They watched the rerun and the watch party. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like that you really did not go in the store and buy a handicapped chicken. There was a handicapped sticker on the front of that bag when you picked it up. I know it was.
Mo know I didn't know the difference. Mo knew I didn't know the difference. Mo like, why the hell am I in this? I'm gonna tell you why.
You said it was a turkey or a chicken?
It's a turkey.
It's a turkey.
Your broke ass should have gone to Razzles like I told you and got that turkey, and then you should have gone to Honey Baked Ham and got that ham like I told you. That's why my meal was ready at 11 a.m.
Hello.
On Thanksgiving Day, and we were finished by 12, and we were on the sofa, all three of us at 12:15.
Well, according to Katie and white people traditions, they eat Thanksgiving dinner at like 6 or 6:30. They're, black people, we eat it, at 10 o'clock in the morning and all day long, and that's all you eat for that whole 24 hours.
True for everybody, because my 12-year white experience, we had our Thanksgiving around 11, 12 o'clock.
Because Arbor, your folk know how to eat. See, I'm not cooking no turkey all night long. Okay, I'm not going to pick one up from Razzles all night long and then have to wait all day long for people to come and get and shower and all that. Get up, get your food, 11, eat, make some more plates, 2, 3, make some more plates. That's it.
My auntie was eating gumbo at 9 o'clock in the morning on Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
Now, Christmas, we have a big breakfast.
Yeah, we do that.
And then we do the Christmas dinner.
Right.
When I was at the white folks side. But,
that's what we do on Christmas too. My dad cooks breakfast and then around 3 or 4 we have dinner.
No, ain't nobody eating breakfast at the house over here. We gonna eat one meal, and it's gonna be when I get through about 12 or 1, and that's it. I'm not doing no breakfast and no damn Christmas turkey. No.
Mo,
you better get a baby some cereal at least.
Mo, our show
you can fast like everybody else.
Our show next week is called What the Fuck Christmas. I want you to be a guest next Thursday.
No, because
I need y'all to come on Sunday because I wanted to talk about that.
Everybody does Christmas like I do it. We do it early because we ain't eating nothing.
We don't do it. No.
You ain't dirtying my dishes twice.
Our Christmas this year, we do a different theme every year, and this year is an elegant theme. We're doing like prime ribs and Wellingtons. We're doing
what the theme of Christmas is Jesus. Hallelujah.
No, because Jesus wasn't born till June. Moving on.
Jesus was born.
October.
He was born now. He was born. Hallelujah.
He was not born on December 25th.
No, it was earlier in the year. It was.
You're missing the point.
September. Completely checked out of this conversation.
We're not going to go to your pagan holidays. No, I'm just playing. But no, we've chosen to do a more elegant Christmas this year. So we're going to kind of dress up and sit at the table and all that kind of stuff. We're doing like fancy people food, beef Wellingtons and prime ribs and asparaguses and all that. Like we're doing a fancy year Christmas.
I'm making my gumbo this year for Christmas. I'm going to make some gumbo. So,
I didn't get anybody's gumbo for Thanksgiving, so can I get gumbo for Christmas, please?
You sure can. I'm making gumbo.
I will eat anybody's gumbo as long as it ain't Reggie's.
Yep. Check this out, everybody.
I feel you, baby. I feel you. Main person wants the gumbo, didn't want to complain about the gumbo.
Anyway, so because what Mo says is not relevant. And on Friday nights, of course, MTG Live, where you see all of us as a collective kind of take charge and tell you what's going on. Leslie, we will appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for all of your support with it. We appreciate all of the imitation because we understand that we get revelation on that good shit. And
one more time, Mo. One more. There you go. Come on, quick hands right there. Get the jab right there.
Hey, y'all, I'm sitting up here doing my show, and Miss Montgomery is giving me a telephone call. One of our good followers. I don't know why she's not watching
your ass. Mo is whooping your ass next to you. You ain't even paying attention.
You want to say anything to the people?
Hey, Denithia.
What you want to say to him?
First of all, I would like to say Don't criticize me when you didn't tell
Can
me
y'all
you
hear
was
her?
on the show today.
They can hear you too. What you had said?
I said, don't criticize me when you didn't tell me you was having a show today.
So I have to tell you about my show every Friday.
Right.
Every Friday.
Every Friday.
Just came back from vacation, nigga.
That means
Okay, so give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna call you right back.
She ain't got her notifications on. That's what that is.
All right.
She
First
normally
of all,
watching.
you said, Q, you said what you said.
Huh? What you said? When? When you had said it?
It don't matter. Mo
For
done
the
socked you
uneducated.
in the face. She done socked you in the face about 5-6 times in the midst of you talking.
Look, Shimmy, as you can see, I ain't studying Mo. You want to know why I ain't studying Mo? Because that's going to be the fastest her arms is going to move in the next 3 days. You don't worry about old people. You let them swing as much as they can.
Listen, on that note,
We love
Good
that.
night.
We love y'all. We love
Are we
y'all.
still meeting? Hey, are we still going to dinner, lunch on
Yes.
Sunday?
Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday.
Sunday, we same time.
11.
You say 11 o'clock.
So that means he's gonna be late. He'll be there
You'll be there
11:30.
11:30.
I get there on time. I'm gonna be sleepy, but I get there on time.
It
Maybe
doesn't
he won't
matter.
talk as much.
I get
Maybe
to
he won't
see
talk
y'all
as
in
much.
the flesh. So
That's a
that's
lie.
all I'm worried about. I'm excited because I haven't seen y'all in the flesh. So I need to
All
see.
right, everybody.
Huh?
We look the same.
I know, but you know
I've
how
seen
you go
2 out of the
from,
3.
like, you
Okay, well, y'all stick around when I end the show. Y'all stay right chill. And
Sure.
everybody else, we
Uh-uh.
love y'all. And y'all have
Uh-uh.
a good night. Peace out and blessings.